So you are given with the classwork problems to solve, and you are given with this paper that's not in your packet, that will be given by the teacher to you. So let's see. So you will find for number 21 how to do that. Okay. So I'm just giving you some direction so that it helps you to write the proofs. Right. So you see, once they say Q is the midpoint PTC, PT and RS, so that should be given. So you should write this statement, and that is the reason should be given. Okay. So mark it. The Q is dividing this PD. So what is happened? PQ and TQ becomes congruent. Why? The reason? You should think about it. And what I can find is, since there is a midpoint that divides, according to the definition of the midpoint, Q divides PT into two congruent segments, so PQ should be congruent to QT. Again, this Q is the midpoint of RS, so for the same reason, this RQ should be congruent to QS. Okay, and now you need to prove that two of the triangles are congruent. Okay, so what I can see, if I could prove another side, I could say something, but the easiest way I can see, if you look at it, two intersecting line creates the vertical angle. So I can see that there is a vertical angle which is included into this two side. So what it should be, there is a side, there is an angle, there is a side. So side, angle, side. Okay, for that reason, that should be your congruent. Okay, and then in the second one, if you look at it, it say AC bisects BAD, so that should be your given, and BCD. So what you can conclude and decide from there, conclusion can be taken as BAD is bisected by this, so you can say this angle and this angle is congruent. And what should be the reason for that? Obviously the definition of angle bisector. All right, and then once you see that BCD, this BCD that is bisected by this AC, so obviously you get another congruent to a pair of congruent angles, and who are also for the definition of bisectors. All right, so you have already got two angles, so you got to find at least a side or angle. Probably we can, by finding an angle, we don't have anything angle and angle, that's about similarity, so we don't go for that directive. We should be finding a side, and I can see easily, because of the reflexive properties, some of the sides over here are congruent. Find that out, and then probably you will see two of the angles and the side will be included. So you can find out whether it's angle side or angle side angle. You'll have to decide angle side angle. Okay, you'll have to decide about it. Take your decision and write it. Okay, and then for number 25, if you look at it, that is not talking about proving the congruence of two triangles. It's proving the congruence of two angles. What does it mean? It's part. Okay, so part, proving two parts of the congruent triangles are equal. So we'll have to use that CP CTC. What does it mean? Congruent parts of congruent triangles are congruent. Okay, so first what we'll have to do, we'll have to prove that two of this triangle, two triangles are congruent. So what that two triangles are, these two obviously. So let's prove that they are congruent. So let's see what is given. So they say WZX and YZX are right triangles. So if they're right triangle, we can always smell that there might be something H and L postulate to be used, and let's see if we can find the H. Okay, are congruent. So you see they have given that WX is YX, so WX is YX, and that's opposite of 90. What does it mean? That's the H. So H has become congruent, and I can see easily one of the legs, this or that, which one is congruent, you can prove. And that's also again with the reflexive property. So once you get that, you can prove that this triangle WXZ is congruent to this YXZ. Okay, so once you can prove that these two triangles are congruent, so you can easily say WXZ is congruent to YXZ. All right, okay, these two angles should be congruent. So that's it. Then why these are congruent? For this CPCTC. All right, so I hope you should be good and with this, and let's prove that. Okay, okay, thank you.